My name is Esther Armah, and I am Ghanaian by way of London. I live in Accra. I'm a multimedia journalist, so I work across radio, print, and television. I'm the director of a media company called EAA Media Productions. I'm a columnist for Business and Financial Times in Ghana. I'm a media communications lecturer, and I'm a radio host. This work I do is called Emotional Justice, and it is about creating intimate public conversations using media. I do it through writing, essays, plays, on-air conversations, podcasts, and it's about dealing with our legacies of untreated trauma and the ways in which they manifest in our real daily lived lives. I was the moderator for the WOW Women of the World panel, Feminism Across Borders. It was a collaboration with AKE as part of the AKE Arts and Book Festival 2017. Very honored to have Pumla Gigola, Bisi Fayemi, and Jessica Horn were the panelists. And we were really exploring this idea of borders as a place of transition and intersection, a place where you're assessed, your body is assessed, your voice, you're tested. So we were exploring notions of conflict and difference, where your feminist ideology collides with how you live in the world. So it was really about how do you practice your feminism in your particular world. It is important to distinguish feminism in different regions, because when you're thinking about a Pan-Africanist feminism, you recognize, just as in your identity as African women, tribe matters, ethnicity matters, language matters. All of those things are the parts of yourself that make up who you are. And difference is not necessarily to divide. Sometimes it's to find points of connection, to create understanding, but also to build a more honest community. The notion that sameness creates equality is a lie that has been proven from the ways in which there's all kinds of challenges between white feminists and black feminists. It's not about sameness, it's about the recognition and the articulation of difference. If you don't recognize who I am, then how do we engage in finding connection in order to build and expand our movements to pursue the equality and the justice we say that we want? My personal journey as a feminist is non-existent, because I actually don't self-identify as a feminist. I don't use the word to describe myself. And it's interesting because during the panel that I moderated, somebody asked about that question, which we unfortunately didn't have time to answer it. So for me, my identity comes from my tribe, and my mother's tribe in particular. I'm Ashanti, we're a matrilineal tribe, and my entire emotional and spiritual compass comes from my mother's heritage and ancestry that goes all the way back to Ya Santua and the work she did in confronting the British soldiers back in the 1800s. That matters to me because I think it is important that your work is the thing that identifies your respect and your love and your engagement with women. And so for me, I always say it's weird when somebody asks you why you're not a feminist. I said, I don't identify myself by what I'm not. I identify myself by what I am. I am Ashanti, that's my emotional, spiritual, and intellectual compass. And that is the way that I do the work that I do, which has involved women for almost 17 years as a journalist. My favorite color is green. It is sexy, fresh, and expansive.